Chapter 4 Mountain Sickness. "Thank you, Jack and Annie," said Topa. "After we cross, I will lead you through the forest to the secret city." "No, Topa," said Annie. "I'm sorry, but you can't come with us. We promised your grandparents that we would send you home." "But you need me to help find Krya," Topa cried. "I am old enough. I am not afraid." "We know you are very brave, Topa," said Annie, "and that's why you have to go back and take care of your grandparents. They need you." Topa started to protest. There were tears in his eyes. "If you don't go home, we won't go to the secret city," said Annie. "We have to keep our promise." The small boy sighed. "All right, you go." "We'll see you later," Annie said kindly, "and we'll bring Krya back." "Be very careful," said Topa. "If the guards see you—" "I know, we've got this," said Jack. "Come on, Annie, let's just go." Jack stepped onto the bridge. As soon as he did, it swung from side to side. "Whoa," Jack said. "Careful," said Annie. "I'm okay," said Jack. He gripped the rope railings with both hands. He carefully placed one foot in front of the other. When he looked down, he saw a rushing river far below. Foamy water flowed through a narrow gap between steep mountainsides. Jack stopped. The sight made him dizzy. "Don't look down," Annie called. "I'm right behind you." "Good plan," Jack whispered. He looked up and took a deep breath. Jack inched his hands along the rope railings. Walking carefully, step by step, he stared through the mist at Old Mountain. His heart was pounding. "So far, so good," Annie called. "Sort of, pretty much," Jack whispered. The bridge was swaying. He could hear the roar of the river below, but he kept going until he reached the end and stepped onto Old Mountain. Annie stepped off the bridge a moment later. "We made it," breathed Jack. "Good luck!" Topa shouted. The small boy waved from the other end of the bridge. Then he turned and disappeared between the trees. Jack pointed to a stone path that led away from the bridge. "That must be the trail the guards took," he said. "Right," said Annie, "but Topa said we shouldn't go that way. We should go through the forest up to the secret city." "Hold on, I need to check something first," Jack said. He pulled out their Andy's travel guide and looked in the index for snakes. He turned to the right page and read aloud. "Peru has 200 species of snakes. 3 types found in Andean cloud forests are shown here." Below is the photo of a red snake with black and yellow bands. The caption said, "Harmless milk snake." Another photo showed a dark snake with a pale belly. The caption said, "Very rare fishing snake." A third showed a black and green snake. The label said, "Highly venomous pit viper." "Whoa," said Jack. "What does venomous mean?" said Annie. "It means that if it bites you, you could die," said Jack. He closed the book. "Okay, I have a question." "What?" said Annie. "Why does Morgan want us to work so hard just to save one little llama?" said Jack. "It doesn't make sense." Annie thought for a moment. Then she said, "Yes, it does. Sometimes small things are huge things. To Topa, his baby llama is as big as the whole world." "Okay, I get that," said Jack, nodding. "Let's go on. But keep an eye out for snakes, especially black and green ones." Jack and Annie started up through the jungle-like forest that led to the secret city. As they climbed through brush and weeds, Jack looked around for snakes. Struggling through tangles of vines, brambles, and prickly shrubs, he was still on high alert. "Ow!" Annie shrieked. Jack jumped. "What, a snake?" he cried. "No, thorns," said Annie. "I got scratched." "That's all?" said Jack. "You didn't have to make such a big deal out of it." "I didn't," said Annie. "I just said, 'ow.'" "Whatever," said Jack. "Maybe we should have taken the old trail. Probably doesn't have thorns or snakes." "Too late now," said Annie. "Just keep going." Jack and Annie kept climbing. As they made their way up the mountain, Jack felt less alert. He started feeling faint and sort of out of breath. Annie stopped. "Something's wrong," she said, huffing and puffing. "Yeah," murmured Jack. "Let's take a break." He stopped near a pile of rocks. Good idea, said Annie. Gasping for breath, they both sank to the ground. Jack felt like he might throw up. Maybe we're getting mountain sickness, he said. What's that? Said Annie. I don't know exactly, but I've heard of it, said Jack. He pulled out their travel guide. He looked up mountain sickness. It's here, said Jack. He read aloud. Mountain sickness. People breathe oxygen to live. The higher you climb, the less oxygen there is. If you go up the Andes too quickly, you can feel sick and have trouble catching your breath. Climb slowly to give your body time to get used to less oxygen. Drink lots of water. We don't have water, said Annie, panting. But we can go slower. Right, slower, said Jack. Ah! Annie shrieked, leaping up. What? What? Jack yelled, leaping with her. Snakes! She cried.